I'm going to teach you how to play Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta in less than 5 minutes. And we're getting started right now. Let's get to it. I'm your host, student, and your future Dragon Ball FighterZ Evo champion, and this will be the second video of my new series 5-minute guides. Whether you're new to Dragon Ball FighterZ or an experienced player just looking to learn a new character, these guides are designed to teach you how to play the character of your choice at a high level in just 5 minutes. At the end of the video and in the description will be a link to the playlist so you can see the rest of the cast and finish building the team that best fits your playstyle. But we don't have a lot of time, so let's get right to the need to know. I keep doing that way. Let's get right to the need to know for Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. It's gonna be a fun one. Let's get to it.
By adding Gogeta to your team, you're essentially adding both of his FGCs at once. But not just one version of Goku and Vegeta. They pulled multiple aspects from both of the Saiyan's strengths and weaknesses until you have this accommodation of both all combined in one character. Let's talk about his strengths. Like Vegeta Blue, Gogeta's Light Rekka gels, and it's also safe on block. Medium Rekka doesn't gel, but it punishes you for respecting Light Rekka. Gogeta can mix up with his auto combo or his command grab like Goku Blue. They also gave Gogeta base Goku's Kamehameha for his Ki Blast so they can zone or counter zone almost identically. But because he doesn't have a standard Ki Blast, he can't zone in the air like Super Saiyan Vegeta, but he can still play the same mind game. They also let him direct his beams like base and Super Saiyan Goku, but he lost the ability to point it upwards, which limits the utility a bit. Don't be reckless with the beams though, because they get punished the same way the other Gokus do. But again, this creates another mind game of whether you shoot the beam or play patient. Unlike the Gokus, Gogeta can whiff his Kamehameha for some crazy mix-ups. Gogeta's buttons are normal for the most part, except when it comes to his lows. Both of his lows are extremely slow, so you need to make sure you're using your standings before you're using your lows. These are some standard block strings with Gogeta. In all of my sample block strings, you're going to notice me staggering before my 2M. The reason for that is because 2M's the threat. Gogeta doesn't have a standard Ki Blast, so you can't play the Ki Blast midi-game with him. So you really have to hold on to your 2M until absolutely necessary. Everything else that Gogeta does is standing, so make sure you're using that in your Light Rekka to condition your opponent so you can then use Medium Rekka. If you ever get scared, just do Light Rekka, you're safe afterwards, and go ahead and block. This is going to be your standard normal combo. I made it extremely basic so you can confirm it off of anything and any type of hit. You don't get a lot of Oki off of it. This is an alternate route. You only use this if you want to tack on some extra meter with a level 1. And then I'm going to show you another alternate route that you use if you want to tack on more meter on the ground. I don't recommend using this route unless you're spinning in the second bar. I'm showing you guys right now that your level 1 does the most damage in the air unless you're spinning an additional bar on Stardust Breaker. In that case, you want to bring them back down to the ground, spin your extra meter on Stardust Breaker, and then go into other supers with your other characters. This is your standard corner combo. You can do this off of any hit, off of any type of confirm. Even Super Dash, you're able to do it. Just go straight into your Medium Rekka. And then you always have a follow-up at the end if you have an assist. This is your standard Vanish combo. You always want to do this, and it always ends in a sliding knockdown. You don't want to let the follow-up to his Kamehameha hit unless you plan on doing air level 1s, because then it does more damage than the standard, of course. But of course, if you want to bring them back down and spin 2 bars, you bring them back down.
Hey, welcome back. This is going to be marking the end of the video for today. Thank you guys so much for coming on in and watching all the way through. I really appreciate it. We've gotten a lot of support within the last couple of days. We're almost at 130 already. So we've had a lot of growth this year, and I plan on keeping it going. So if you guys can go ahead and subscribe, that would be great, so you guys can catch up for the next one. Be sure to let me know what's the next character that you guys want to see in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to make sure I can get to that. Thank you guys so much, and I appreciate your support. I'll see you guys in the next one. Never stop learning.
We're never done learning. It's never over.